Okay, so now we start from where we left it last time. So after we have installed all these roles and features, I have restarted my computer and I have run search for updates. So my server now is updated and all the roles that are prerequisite are installed. We have to install some other softwares that are prerequisites for the Exchange server. So I will make the full screen so that you can have a better visibility, better view. Okay, so I will download the Microsoft Unified Communications. Yeah, select language English, no problem. Okay, so I will download it. The download should start soon. Okay, so nope, it doesn't look like it started, so I'm gonna click here. It says if the download doesn't start, click here. So I'm gonna click and I'm gonna save it. Oh, it's 240 meg. It's a bit big, but no problem. So I will install it. I'll create a folder within the C so that any other user can log in, or I will leave it in downloads. So I'm planning to use only this user that I created for the whole installation process. Okay, so I'm having a very high speed internet connectivity, so that's why the 240 meg was installed in like a couple of seconds. I'll run it. Okay, it's taking time, that's fine. No, it's it's a software which is medium in the size. It's not that large, but it's not very small. Okay. Okay, it's installing here a couple of components that will be required by our Exchange server and later by a Link server or Skype for Business server if we are planning to install those two solutions for unified communications. It's not the case in my scenario, so I will be installing just an Exchange server for now. The progress. is going on. As you can see, the progression bar is moving. I think it should not take that long. I'm wondering if a restart is required. Probably not. Let's see. Okay, great. Finish. Okay, now we have to install another module, which is Microsoft's Office Filter Pack 2010. Same method. I'm gonna open it in a new tab so that I don't lose the page of the installation process. So probably it's gonna do like the other package before. So I'm gonna click here and not wait for it to happen. So I'm gonna save it, run it. There are no product affected. Okay, I don't have any Office, so that's why. I don't have any Office installation on my server, so that's why it says there are no product affected. Okay. Now, this is one very important part that we need to perform in order to make our installation successful, which is preparing the AD domain, preparing the schema, and preparing the AD forest, and preparing the AD domain. Here it doesn't mention, but there is another command called prepare domain, or if you are in like in the child domain, not the parent domain, you can use the command prepare all domains. So we're gonna run these two commands in our case. So we'll go to PowerShell. Sorry. We have the choice. We can use PowerShell, like we can use the command prompt. It has to be in elevated privilege mode, so I'm going to run as administrator. Okay guys, I think you can see fine. First, you remember previously I have extracted the Exchange installation executable into a folder that I created named Exchange within the C drive. Okay, it has a sub.exe. We will need that folder, so we'll go to that folder, cd change directory, C Exchange. Great. So here we'll run the command setup.exe prepare schema. I think this is the first one. Those are interchangeable, so I can't put the argument prepare schema before I accept Exchange server license term, which I will do. I accept Exchange server license terms. Is it I accept exchange server license terms? I think we're good. When I hit enter, sorry, what it says, setup.exe. That's strange. So I'll do command again. Probably in PowerShell we have to run this way. Server license terms. Yes, now it should work. That's strange. In command prompt probably it wouldn't have done that actually, but it's good to know that in PowerShell, in order to run a script or a setup, it should, the syntax or the command should follow this way. It should take a little while actually, but I won't pause the video, so I want you to follow with me the progression of the task. File copy complete. Setup will now collect additional information needed for installation. So this is the second step of this command. Let's check in the prerequisite here. Okay, now it's extending the Active Directory schema. As you can see, the percentage is running, so it should not take long to complete this task. It should complete soon. It's almost there, it's almost done. Probably after this command, I probably need to reboot the computer. I'm not sure if it's needed for the schema before proceeding with preparing the AD forest. Okay, great. It doesn't mention anything about rebooting the computer, so I proceed with the other command. So the same thing, setup, tab, prepare AD organization, sorry, mistake, organization name, colon, and you give your domain name without .com or without .net, so just the domain, the NetBIOS name, if you want to say, and I accept. I accept exchange server license terms. It will do the same thing. Checking the prerequisites. Okay, it will be installing, it will be preparing the organization, sorry. Okay, great. The Exchange server setup operation completed successfully. Great. So now I think we should be good to go and run the setup.exe from the DVD. In this way, what we're going to do, I'll go open that folder, Exchange. So I'll go down completely, and I'll run as administrator. Great. Okay, I'll connect to the internet. This is up to you. No update found, that's good. So next. Setup needs 2 copy files that are required to install Exchange server. That's fine, no problem. The installation usually should take some time. It should take some time actually, because Exchange Server is a huge software. Okay, so here it says welcome. I click next. I accept. Next. User recommended setting. Okay, with user recommended setting. This, in case you want to customize the installation. So manually configure settings after installation is complete. But I will go with recommended settings. So here it's asking you what roles you want to install. Install server roles and features that are required to installation server. I will check all these roles. Why the edge transport role is grayed out actually? It needs to be installed separately. The edge transport role, it is what permits the connectivity, the communication, mail communication to the internet, to the external networks, and it cannot be installed if the client access role is there. As you can see here, it's not grayed out. We can check it, but no, I'm gonna install mailbox role and client access role. Next, here just telling you where's the path. Since I'm using just on a virtual lab on my laptop, I don't care to put it on my C drive, but it's better to keep it in another drive. It's going to be easier for the backups and for better manageability. Next, so this is my organization. Disable malware scanning. Nope, that's not something we would like to disable, especially with now with the rise of the cyber attacks. So this is not something we will disable. So here just configuring again, running another check of the prerequisite. As you can see here, all good, all satisfied, no errors, no issues. And click install. Great. So now the setup has started. It says here step 2 of 14. And from now the setup should take a good 30 minutes to complete, 30 to 45 minutes depending on how fast is your system. Now I'm using it just on virtual lab on a laptop, so it should take some time. In this during this time I will pause the video and I should see you guys after the installation is complete.